Hay-on-Wye in Wales, the town of books and bookshops, looking for the road that will lead me to the Gospel Pass over the Black Mountains, the highest road mountain pass in Wales. Hello and welcome to the ride. Here's the way, no fanfare, all really quite unobtrusive and easy to miss. A signpost, seen only after the turn is made, points to Capel-y-ffin. Nevertheless, here's the road. Let this stretch of my ride today commence. Out of town now, and that road sign bends for 11 miles. And there's the first of many. Heading southwest, the road hemmed in by hedges, fields of pasture to my left and woodland to my right, all lush and green after plenty of rain. Leaving the fields and hedges behind now, the view suddenly opens up over unfenced, sheep-grazed uplands. And coming into view, the two peaks between which the road will pass through the Gospel Pass. That's Hay Bluff on the left at 2,200 feet, and the ignominiously named Lord Hereford's Knob on the right, which rises to 2,264 feet. The road has levelled off for a while here at its highest point, around 1,800 feet. The mountains rise higher to my left, whilst the land drops away to the right, with glorious views over towards Brecon in the west. From here, the road is already beginning its descent to the pass. Well into the Gospel Pass now. The name is believed locally to derive from St. Paul, allegedly brought to Wales through the pass by the daughter of King Caractacus, first preaching the gospel to her people here. Not just sheep up here, there are ponies loose up here too. That Gospel Pass name is alternatively supposed to derive from the passage through here in the 12th century of crusaders preaching and fundraising. As the steep sides of Lord Hereford's Knob rise up to my right, down to my left are the upper reaches of the River Hondu, which forms the valley down which I'll descend from the pass. and further down the valley, the more enveloping does the tree canopy become. Despite being the steep-sided and secluded valley of the river Hondw, the valley from this point on is called the Vale of Ewyas. The name recalls Ewyas, a small Welsh kingdom formed after the Roman withdrawal from Britain. Capel-y-ffin is at the head of this magical vale and lost kingdom. Capel-y-ffin, translated as chapel at the border. Built in 1762 on an ancient site of worship and pilgrimage, sweet and small, more like a house, the giveaway being the lopsided bell cut. Always an ancient yew. Whitewashed walls, lichen-encrusted roof, plain sash windows, just oozing character. What was on the minds of those who founded it here? Perhaps there's the answer. Francis Kilvert, a local curate, known for his writing. So small, room for just 20 or so worshippers. The little mouse on the font cover carved, I assume, by Robert Mouseman Thompson, the furniture maker from Yorkshire. The mouse was his signature. The east window inscribed with the words from Psalm 121. I shall lift up mine eyes to the hills, whence cometh my salvation. I bid goodbye to Capel-y-ffin and return once more to the road along the Vale of the lost Kingdom of Ewias. I'm heading now to another sacred place whose inhabitants also sought salvation amidst these hills. That's not one of them. I'm talking about the monks of Llanthony Priory. Now a 900-year-old ruin, Llanthony was one of Wales's great medieval buildings. That more recent looking tower is today a hotel, a 19th century structure, and it actually incorporates the southwest tower of the monastic building. Remote Llanthony, locked away in a dramatic location in the Vale of Ewyas, beneath the brooding borderland black mountains that rise abruptly from this evocative ruin, it still radiates a spirit of isolation and contemplation. Continuing to follow the leafy Vale of Ewyas, it's time to turn up the valley side. The climb begins. And still climbing. The village of Cwmyoy. Awkward turns and loose gravel. This is what I've come to see, the most crooked building in the Vale. Indeed, the most crooked church in Britain. Built on the shifting subsoil of a massive ancient landslip. As the ground has continued to settle, it has caused the walls of the church to lean in a variety of crazy angles. The tower now leans to a greater degree than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Begun in the 12th century, it started to move not long after it was built. There have been many attempts to strengthen the church and prevent its collapse through the use of massive buttresses. There's the twisted interior. Set in a beautiful location on the valley side. Down these steep little lanes, back down the valley side. It's with some regret that I leave the lost kingdom of Ewyas. If you too have enjoyed the ride through the Gospel Pass and the Lost Kingdom in the Vale, please like, subscribe, perhaps even share, and I'll then let you know when I'm next out and about. For now, I'm Dunn.